Eidfjord, Norway. Beauty that slaps you in the face. At least it did for me.
I mean, I feel like I repeatedly slap myself going, am I really here? Am I really here?
We'll cover the port and some pretty cool do-it-yourself options in town. Seriously. I'm Troy, and this is the Port Lowdown. Eidfjord is in southwest Norway, towards the end of the larger Hardangerfjord. You come up here to go gaga over stunning scenery and outdoorsy activities. Voringsfossen Waterfall and Hardangervidda National Park.
I saw it in pictures and photographs, and yeah, but I didn't expect it when I'm actually physically here, because it's just like, oh my god, this place is gorgeous.
At port, you face the Voringsfoss Hotel, which makes for an elegant intro to the town. The port itself is compact and flat. The walk to the security hut super short. Just beyond the hut are the tour buses, again nice and compact. Unlike a lot of other European ports, where you're in the middle of heavy industry, here you're dead center where you want to be, surrounded by the landscape. I could hang out here a while. The tourist information building is just a few steps away. Now, don't let the size fool you, there's plenty of information and activities on offer. You know you're in a serious outdoor sports location when there's a topographical hiking map on the wall. Do all your independent bookings here, since there isn't another office in town. Bathrooms are also available. On offer are small vessel cruising, adventure boats, hiking trails, and even rental bikes. Just beyond is a car rental facility that we'll cover in our next video. The streets facing the ship have your requisite, but quite nice, shopping, restaurants, and small galleries. Voringsfoss Hotel has an available public toilet. Be prepared for sticker shock. Everywhere in Norway is expensive and almost cashless, so get that credit card or mobile app ready. The town is small and gorgeous. You could spend a perfectly respectable day wandering town, which lots of travelers opt to do. There are hills in some sections, especially when you get further away from the main drag. And don't worry about getting lost, the ship is rarely out of sight. The town is a big vacation draw for locals as well. You'll notice small B&Bs and trailer parks for adventure vacations. It's also home to the country's second largest hydro plant, and trolls. Lots of them. It's Norway. So, what to do? We did a mix of passive and active. First up, renting a bike. I signed up right at the tourist office, bikes out back.
With your rental price, you get a helmet and a bike for 2 hours.
Got gears on both sides. Gimbal. Looks like pretty fat, stable tires. The things I do for YouTube, holding up a camera and pedaling at the same time. Look ma, no GoPro. Now, cycling makes for a pleasant hour or so, with some gorgeous views just outside of town. Then again, in this town there is no bad angle. But the outer reaches of town are quite hilly or turn into highway with no bike lane. Or maybe I just don't know what I'm doing.
I really didn't see a formal bike trail per se. I mean, you get the regular road. Same thing here. So maybe it's just the walking paths. Or maybe I'm just missing something.
Anyway, on my ride I caught a glimpse of trees with wool sweaters. Can't find a reason why, but they sure are cute. Now here's a grim reminder for me not to ride a bike distracted in shooting video.
But I'm still getting a good exploration out of it. I'm exploring the town, exploring the side streets. So it's still very much worth it.
Okay, it's time for more passive pleasures, like the troll train. Wait, didn't you take something like this in Guernsey? Yep, but this one beats it. Although it's a tight squeeze, there are space for wheelchairs in the back. For being able to check out the upper town and some truly amazing vistas, this one's a must-do. Okay, I keep going on about the scenery, but seriously, look at that. We went pretty far up country, with one-lane roads that I'd hate to be a truck driver on, and Viking graves. You could hike up the interior to get the same views, but you need to be game for lots and lots of uphill climbing.
Like it's all uphill, going all the way uphill over here.
Lots of folks do it. But for those of us less inclined or able, this is a perfect solution. You can also have a chance to get out and take pictures as well as get some guided info. This vista included an ancient play site by unknown preschoolers. This will take a little over an hour, and you can opt to leave early if you want and walk the rest of the way. It's very flexible.
But again, you'd have to hike up here for a while to get up here. It's all uphill, but this way you're pretty comfortable and you see the same scenery and it's pretty damn impressive.
For lunch, did we indulge in reindeer stew? Not quite.
The first day in Norway, so for lunch, of course, it has to be Thai food.
This eatery serves the crew mostly, which ensures a more authentic taste.
I gotta tell you, it smells good. You're getting a contact high, you're smelling it like, oh yeah, give me food.
Unusual take.
No, it's not unusual.
I was talking, I was like, being a teenager for the camera.
Pad Thai was delicious and steamy. Plus you have great views, as always. There's a Joker convenience store directly behind. Now, I tend to treat convenience stores as cultural immersion, so I always try to explore one when I can. This one is fairly blunt about money. Much of this is regional, so it makes for a fun browse. Look at all the candies! So, Thai food, convenience store dessert, and an Adirondack chair with a view. What else do you need? Having fun in Eidfjord so far? Why not hit us up with a like and subscribe? Also check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and X. Thanks so much. Now my son and I made one last discovery, a flat hike along the Eo River to Eidfjord Sand Beach. Follow the Eidfjord Road until you come across this trail entrance. The trail along the river has a number of sublime sights to take in. There's a public bathroom midway, with a bench to contemplate the beauty, and a sign that makes me wonder what the hell goes on up here. Of course, my son found his wooden sword, and Gandalf's staff.
You shall not pass!
From the start of the trail, it took about 20-25 minutes to get to the beach. Turn right at the shed, and it's just down a slight hill. You come to this. Clean, clear water, and silence. The sand was a bit rough, but there's virtually no trash, and hardly any crowds. The path is flat, has rest stops, and takes roughly an hour round trip. If you have time, the only question is, why not do this? Well, the town is a knockout, and we were lucky enough to come back here on a second cruise. Check out our next video, where we rent a car to explore even further, plus the nitty-gritty details on the rental and driving. And, as always, leave a comment. See you guys on the road.